Breaking news at 5, a jury has found a DCI agent not guilty of recklessly endangering safety when he shot a suspect 2 years ago. We're live from the courthouse with what led to today's verdict. Also, investigators work to determine why the cargo ship that struck the Francis Scott Key Bridge lost power before the deadly collapse. You're watching News 3 Now at 5. Continuing our breaking news coverage tonight, jurors have found Mark Wagner not guilty of second-degree recklessly endangering safety by use of a dangerous weapon. The charge stemmed from a shooting more than 2 years ago that injured Quadrin Wilson, who was wanted for drug-related crimes. Our Catherine Merck was at the courthouse when the verdict was delivered, and she joins us now live. Catherine?
Susan, the trial and the verdict racked up earlier than originally expected. And earlier today, we heard the closing arguments from both sides of the courtroom. The defense of 51-year-old Mark Wagner said that Quadrin Wilson's actions brought up his past history selling and using drugs. He said that Wilson did not have respect for authority as well. Meanwhile, the county DA, representing the other side of the courtroom, said despite Wilson's character and actions, this trial is about what Mark Wagner did when he shot at Wilson.
There needs to be articulable facts to justify use of force, to justify use of deadly force. And we are here today because the facts as we know them do not match the statement given to justify the use of deadly force.
Mark Wagner doesn't have to prove a thing, but he did.
Wilson was wanted on a parole violation at the time of his arrest, and according to a criminal complaint filed in the case, Wagner said he thought Wilson had a gun during the attempted arrest and fired his weapon when he thought he heard a gunshot. Investigators later determined that Wilson was unarmed at the time of his arrest. As Wagner left the courtroom, he was surrounded by applause from other DCI officers who were there in the room there to support him. Quadrin Wilson listened to the verdict over a phone call that the judge made here at the Dane County Courthouse. Reporting live in Madison, I'm Catherine Merck, News 3 Now.
Catherine, thank you. Colder temperatures today, but it was nice to see the sunshine, and more of it is on the way for tomorrow. Chief Meteorologist Alex Harrington has the first warn forecast from the weather patio. Alex?
Hey there, Susan. Yes, the sun makes all the difference in the world. Just a little bit of sun out here makes it feel a little bit better than what it did yesterday when it was cloudy and windy. We still got the wind out here, but again, that sun is making those temperatures warm up to 38 to 39 degrees. I said we get close to 40, provided the sun came out, which it did across southern Wisconsin today. Other areas, we got a 40 out in Boscoville, 41 in Janesville, 38 to the north right now in Wisconsin Dells. You can probably hear the wind out here. It is still pretty gusty at 25, 30, even some closing in on 40-mile-per-hour wind gusts where the terrain's a little bit flatter down by Monroe, and that puts a little bit of a bite in the air. Can't believe it's almost April, and I'm talking wind chills in the 20s. That's what it feels like to your body outside right now. I could probably use a pair of mittens, but I wouldn't be able to move my remote with a pair of mittens, and you're going to need the mittens tonight as temperatures cool on down into the 30s. Clear skies, and as we go even further into the overnight and on into your Thursday, starting off at a chilly 22 degrees, but we'll make it all the way up to 45 degrees with plenty of sun. I got 50-degree temperatures in the forecast along with rain chances, and we need that rain coming on up.
All right, Alex, thank you. Close to $1 million in federal funding is going to UW-Madison's new Center of Excellence in PFAS Environmental Science. Congressman Mark Pocan was part of that announcement at a news conference this afternoon. The money will be used to update the lab's analytical equipment to better test for PFAS in our water. PFAS are a large, complex group of synthetic chemicals which have been used in consumer products for decades now. They are impossible for the body to break down. The search and rescue mission for the 6 construction workers who were on the Francis Scott Key Bridge when it collapsed early yesterday in Baltimore is now a recovery mission. This as investigators try to piece together exactly what caused a container ship to crash into it, bringing it down. Laura Aguirre has the story.
We do have the data recorder, which is essentially the black box. We've sent that back to our lab to evaluate.
Their goal, locking down exactly what happened before the container ship's devastating collision with the Key Bridge. Along with grabbing the black box Wednesday, the NTSB team collected perishable evidence like electronics and documentation. The board's chair says they'll also check for dirty fuel.
It really is something that we look at in all of our investigations, but that would certainly affect the operation of the vessel.
The design of the bridge itself also under close examination after photos circulated showing the possible absence of fenders on support pillars.
I've seen the pictures. Again, we'll want to look at everything that on the structure of the bridge.
The company that manages the vessel, Synergy Marine Group, is connected to at least 3 deadly incidents since 2018, according to authorities involved in those investigations. In 2016, the Dolly was involved in an accident in Antwerp. Port officials there confirmed to CNN. Now, the safety records of both the ship and Synergy will be central to the Baltimore investigation.
It may very well turn out that the ship owners are liable.
If any private party is responsible, then they will be held accountable.
An accounting that's coming into clearer focus with each passing day as the NTSB and other agencies piece together this tragic event. I'm Laura Aguirre reporting.
Former FTX CEO Sam Bankman-Fried will be sentenced tomorrow. Jurors found him guilty on all counts in November in one of the largest white-collar crimes in history. The counts include fraud, conspiracy, and money laundering related to the cryptocurrency exchange. Prosecutors put the total loss at more than $10 billion in what they call a conservative estimate. The losses impacted investors and lenders as FTX collapsed and went bankrupt. Prosecutors want 40 to 50 years in jail for the 32-year-old Bankman-Fried. His lawyers are calling for no more than 6.5 years. Florida has come to terms with Disney. The Central Florida Tourism Oversight District and Disney agreed on a settlement that ends a years-long battle. The disagreement started over Disney opposing a state law that placed restrictions on some classroom instructions regarding gender identity and sexual orientation. The Oversight District, which governs the special tax district where Disney is located, issued a statement saying it is eager to work with Disney. Disney officials say they are pleased to have this matter resolved. In Florida, several Good Samaritans in Daytona Beach came to the help of a driver in a flipped SUV after it collided with another car yesterday. It was all captured on a traffic camera. The Good Samaritans were able to work together to push the car upright and back onto its wheels. Incredibly, police say there were no serious injuries from this crash. As Maui continues its road to recovery following the wildfires last year, one butterfly farm is hoping to be a sanctuary, not only for its winged friends, but for residents and visitors alike. Casey Lund has the uplifting story from the Hawaiian Islands.
We were very lucky that we did not get, that our butterfly farm didn't burn down.
Jeff Wilson and his wife Siobhan started this butterfly sanctuary in 2019.
It's honestly the greatest job in the entire world. All of us that work here, we talk about that all the time because we educate people on how to take care of the environment.
A passion project put on hold until...
Even when I was closed, I had to come out here. I have to take care of the butterflies, even though we weren't open to the public. And you know, this sweet little lady from Lahaina had a great butterfly garden at her house. And unfortunately, all of that burned down. And she said, hey, I wasn't open. And she said, hey, can I just come in and cruise around? Because I want to see some butterflies and I want to see some plants. And sadly, my house that I lived in my entire life, my family's been there for 100 years, close to Prison Street in Lahaina, has burned down. Can I just cruise? And I said, absolutely. And I brought in her whole family for free. And it was at that moment I said, hey, we got to, you know, whenever it's polite, we've got to reopen for the local people.
So the team at the Maui Butterfly Farm got back to work. Now, even with their numbers down about half of what they were before the fires, sharing this space, peace, and tranquility with those who call Maui home and educating those who don't is of the utmost importance.
Oh, it was great. I mean, we feel so fortunate to be here on Native Hawaiian land after all the things that have happened and coming from a small town in Kansas. And it's just a beautiful place, seeing the butterflies, having this one-on-one encounter.
Good, get all four legs, and we don't want them doing the splits. You almost had him.
Maybe because we're a butterfly farm, we've had the most polite, respectful, wonderful people you could possibly imagine. And everybody just wanted to do what was right for Maui as a whole. And I think that they realized that there has been a tragedy. They have to respect Lahaina, but they also realize that people, need to feed their kids and people need a job. So, I think that they're coming back with a tremendous amount of respect.
It was really difficult to know, are we helping or hindering? This is something that we have thought every year when we come, because we make it a family trip. Is it, are we damaging the island more than helping it? But we sort of responded to the call for tourism and to help industry get going again.
Monarch butterflies eventually emerge from their chrysalis after some downtime. It takes them a while to be able to fly, and that's a good metaphor for businesses in Lahaina, like the Maui Butterfly Farm, which say the support of the community has been instrumental in getting them back open. Still ahead tonight at 5, if you live in Middleton, the city would like to hear from you. It's seeking to improve the experience for those who call the Good Neighbor City home, how you can provide valuable feedback to improve the city's housing. The stock market continues to be volatile, but short gains are in store today. The Dow Jones rose 477 points, the S&P 500 following suit with a 44% rise, and the Nasdaq was up 83 at today's close. We'll be right back.
At Blaine's Farm and Fleet, we get you outdoors because we get you. Whether you're ready to hit the road, tackle the yard, or start a new project, we get you the right products at the right prices. Like 36-pound bags of Estate Crabgrass Preventer, $32.99. 20-pound bags of Blaine's brand Cardinal Songbird food, $14.99. Rewards members save an extra $1. And 5 quarts of Blaine's full synthetic motor oil, $23.99. Just $20.99 for rewards members. We get you outdoors because we get you at Blaine's Farm and Fleet.
When a crane collapsed during construction of a Major League sports stadium, 3 workers lost their lives. Their widows called us. When maintenance workers were permanently injured by an industrial accident at a public utilities power plant, the 7 injured workers called us. When a factory exploded, injuring dozens of workers, 18 victims, including all 3 families of men who lost their lives, called us. Because Wisconsinites know who to call when it's a must-win scenario. They call Habish, and Rotier. National reputation, hometown service.
Sauk Prairie Healthcare is here to help. To help with your shoulder pain,
your knee injury,
that hip that bothers you, with your foot or ankle pain.
We focus on quality.
We focus on results.
And take time to listen.
So that your care is the best care. For you.
You.
You. You.
For you. We're here for you.
Sauk Prairie Healthcare Orthopedics. Listening, healing, caring. It's in our nature.
2 iconic rock bands, 1 night of history. The Marshall Tucker Band, Jefferson Starship. Live on Cloud 9 Tour. Saturday, May 25th, Ho-Chunk Gaming, Wisconsin Dells. All the hits. All the history. Tickets on sale now at Ticketmaster. For the first time ever, the Marshall Tucker Band, Jefferson Starship, together.
Catch the Bucks on broadcast TV when they square off with the Pelicans on your new local home for select Bucks games. Watch Giannis and the Bucks fly into NOLA to zap Zion and the soaring Pelicans. It's Dame time in the Big Easy. Bucks, Pelicans on your new local home for select Milwaukee Bucks games. Thursday, March 28th at 7 on Television Wisconsin.
Breaking news, the jury has reached a verdict in the Mark Wagner trial. We have reactions from the courtroom. Then a look at how UW Center of Excellence plans to use nearly $1 million in federal funding. That's tonight at 6.
From damaging drought to catastrophic flooding and severe storms in every season, the News 3 Now First Warn Weather Team gives you a deeper understanding of Wisconsin's ever-changing weather with special reports that go beyond the barometer. Only on News 3 Now. watching News 3 Now at 5. Moving forward.
The city of Middleton has launched a new housing survey available to all residents. It wants feedback to upgrade the city's living experience. The survey will examine aspects of housing throughout Middleton, including apartment living, housing costs, population size, and traffic impact. Mayor Emily Kuhn says the city needs more affordable homes, something she's made a focus during her first year as Middleton mayor. A homeowner herself, Kuhn says the current cost of what's considered an affordable home is up to $500,000.
Will tell you that my house has increased in value 50% since 2016 when we moved here, and I would be priced out now. So that's a hard market to be in. And for that, what we call an affordable house in Middleton is 400 to 500,000. That's not a starter home, and we know that. We want to do better.
If you live in Middleton and you'd like to share your thoughts, visit channel3000.com. We've linked the survey in our web story. Well, after 30 consecutive Mega Millions drawings without a winner, someone in New Jersey had their life changed last night. According to the lottery, a ticket sold in Monmouth County won the estimated $1.13 billion jackpot. It's the 5th largest in the game's history. The lottery said the ticket holder could opt for the full jackpot in annual payments or take an estimated $537 million lump sum payment. You still have another chance to win a big jackpot, though. Tonight's Powerball drawing is an estimated $865 million, which would be the 5th largest in that game's history. Easter is this Sunday, and it's early this year. Egg prices are jumping up too, pushing up the cost of dyed ones for Easter. The average price for eggs right now is about $3 a dozen. That is cheaper than the record high of $4.82 a dozen in January of last year in the wake of that avian flu outbreak. But it's still a lot higher than the average cost of $1.45 a dozen before the pandemic. Alex returns with the first Warren forecast. He brought the sunshine and a special guest with him tonight. Hi, guys.
Yes, I did. This is Carolina Weiss. Go ahead and wave right and look at that camera there. Carolina Weiss is applying for one of our open weather positions. No, I'm kidding. She's one of our biggest fans from the Spring Green Plain area. I was out at St. Luke's a couple of months ago when we were talking at your school. So Carolina's going to help us out with this sunny weather forecast here. I got Carolina's tie she gave me on as well. We got partly sunny conditions out there with the temperature, what, Carolina?
38 degrees.
38 degrees in Madison. It's about 10 degrees below normal. And we were out on the patio, and it was pretty windy, wasn't it? Mm-hmm. Yeah, so that west-southwest wind at 8, that's the sustained wind, not the gusts. The gusts are much higher out there. Got 38 in Madison. What do we got right here in Middleton right now?
39 degrees.
Perfect. Right on the money there. You're hired. As we look out across the rest, southern Wisconsin, you're out towards the Spring Green Plain area, and their temperature's about what right now?
39 degrees.
Yes, it's a popular number. It's a chilly number for this time of year. We'll do 21, 22 degrees for low temperatures tonight. And Carolina and folks, that's about 10 degrees below normal for this time of year. But I promise you, Carolina and everyone, that this will be the last of this super cold weather, at least for a while. And then high temperatures tomorrow. Look at how popular this number is, which is what?
45.
Yeah, 45 is going to be a common number for your Thursday. So making progress when I'm out on the patio tomorrow will be progress on the patio. But no, Carolina, you're in southwest Wisconsin, and they didn't get a lot of rain with that last weather system. But I got good news for you. As we go into your Friday night, going into your Saturday, we see the rain showers turning towards scattered. So there is a chance of rain shower activity across southwestern Wisconsin. Tune in at 6. We'll be tracking that weather system a little bit more closely. Then as we head past Easter, look at this too, Carolina and folks. We have scattered shower chances again. But temperatures, again, might be cool enough for a couple of snowflakes. So let's do the bottom line here. What does this first one say here, Carolina?
Chilly overnight.
Chilly overnight. I'll do the next one. A little warmer on your Thursday. And what about this one, Carolina?
Showers and late Friday.
Yep, showers later on your Friday. going on into your weekend. Again, we need those raindrops, and we see that here. There are those showers on Friday. They end Saturday. That's why I put that little AM symbol there. Then we have Easter Sunday. Then that wet weather system Monday going on into your Tuesday could bring us some more showers. And I'm going to swing over here with you, Carolina, so folks can see how warm are those temperatures going to be way out in the future. In the lower, we got upper 50s, and then what about Friday and Saturday?
60s.
60s back in the forecast. Let's step back this way here, Carolina, with me, so folks can take a look at the traffic out there. We got to do that too. Things are going at a pretty good clip here, about 53 miles eastbound, 60 miles eastbound, so that's about where we should be for this time of the night. Down towards Janesville, things are going at a good clip. The speed limit's 70, so folks are following the speed limit at about 71 miles per hour, and up to the northwest, we got that speed limit of about 70. And Susan, thinking the travel tonight's going to be a-okay. No more rain showers, no more flurries, just cold temperatures. So put up the windows, turn the heater on.
All right, thank you, Alex. Well done, Carolina. That was terrific. Up next at 5, it's time to do some spring cleaning on your financial files. We'll share the tips on what to keep and what to toss.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
I thought with everything going on, we could all use a little smile break. So this one is on Gruber Law Offices. You're welcome.
Get an 11% rebate on your bathroom remodel. Menards carries a wide variety of Delta tubs and showers, sure to fit your lifestyle. They're designed with durability in mind. This low-maintenance, high-crop shower is on sale for $569.99 after rebate. Get style and durability at a budget-friendly price. This Huron vinyl plank flooring is waterproof, easy to install, and only $169 per square foot after 11% rebate.
Save big money at Menards.
Looking for a better probiotic? Try Florigen. It's refrigerated behind the pharmacy counter to maximize freshness and potency and deliver 3 times more good bacteria for supercharged digestive and immune support. Ask your pharmacist for Florigen probiotics today.
This month, we're looking for 200 homeowners interested in getting a new fence. We're offering up to $1,000 off, plus an upgrade of up to 10 free solar caps. Our fences outlast wood 3 to 1 and are backed by our extensive lifetime warranty. Call now or visit the website for your new fence today.
Are record high energy costs putting a squeeze on your fixed or limited incomes? While you haven't asked for it, the Keep Wisconsin Warm Cool Fund and your local energy assistance providers are here to help. No Wisconsin resident should ever have to face the challenge of living without heat or power or face homelessness. For a hand up, apply today.
The Honda you want is here. Get a great offer on the stylish HR-V or the Civic. Which car and driver called fun to drive? There's never been a better time to drive in the moment with Honda. Buy online, reserve from select dealers, or hurry into your local Honda dealer today.
Not go. It's free if I do it, babe.
Whoa, you need the experts. Let the experts at Feldco make your home renewal project a cinch with free installation on windows, siding, doors, and roofing. Plus, no interest for 5 years. Free installation ends Sunday. Hurry. Call now.
Call 866 for Feldco.
At Gruber Law Offices, you pay us nothing until we win your case. It costs you nothing up front to get the results and compensation you deserve. Gruber Law Offices. One call, that's all.
You're watching News 3 Now at 5. Moving forward.
Boy, it's hard to believe April is next week. April 1st is Monday, and many people have begun to think about spring cleaning. That cleaning, as CBS News' Jill Schlesinger explains, should also include your financial files.
Whether you're firing up the shredder or deleting files from your computer, a great place to start is with tax returns. The IRS can look back 3 years in an audit, and if they identify a substantial error, can add an additional 3 years. So you or your tax preparer should keep returns and all supporting documents for 6 years to have all of your bases covered. Everything older should be shredded. And no cheating on this, because scammers would love to grab your valuable personal information. That includes bank and investment statements. Most people can destroy them after 45 days, unless you need to highlight a stock or investment transaction for next year's taxes. There's another exception. If you or a relative will be applying for Medicaid, many states require that you show 5 years' worth of statements. Finally, there are some things you need to keep forever, like birth and death certificates, Social Security cards, marriage licenses, divorce decrees, military discharge papers, and estate documents. If you maintain paper versions of any of these, make digital copies and then store the originals in a fireproof safe. And hold on to records for home improvements and major purchases until you sell those assets. In New York, I'm CBS News business analyst Jill Schlesinger.
Topping our Health Watch, if you find yourself tossing and turning each night, maybe it's exercise you need to help get to sleep. A new study shows physically active people have a lower risk of insomnia and extreme sleep duration. More than 4,300 adults were surveyed over a 10-year period about their physical activity and sleep habits. The study found persistently active participants were 55% more likely to get 6 to 9 hours of sleep a night. Americans from low-income backgrounds are eating too much salt, and it's leading to serious health problems. That's the findings of a study published in the JAMA Network. It shows nearly 80% of black and white low-income Americans are consuming sodium levels above the recommended daily amount, which is linked to cardiovascular disease and death. Well, stay with us. We'll have a final check of your first warn forecast with Alex when we come back.
I'm Jonathan Lawson, here to tell you about life insurance through the Colonial Penn program. If you're age 50 to 85 and looking to buy life insurance on a fixed budget, remember the 3 Ps.
The 3 what?
The 3 Ps.
What are the 3 Ps?
The 3 Ps of life insurance on a fixed budget are price, price, and price. A price you can afford, a price that can't increase, and a price that fits your budget.
I'm 54 and was a smoker, but quit. What's my price?
You can get coverage for $9.95 a month.
I'm 65, retired, and take medications. What's my price?
Also $9.95 a month.
I just turned 80 and I'm on a fixed income. What's my price?
$9.95 a month for you too. If you're age 50 to 85, call now about the #1 most popular whole life insurance plan available through the Colonial Penn program. Options start at $9.95 a month. That's less than 35 cents a day. You cannot be turned down because of your health. No medical exam, no health questions. Your acceptance is guaranteed. And this plan has a guaranteed lifetime rate lock, so your rate can never go up for any reason. Options start at $9.95 a month. Plus, you get a 30-day money-back guarantee. So call now for free information, and you'll also get this free beneficiary planner. Use this valuable guide to record your important information and give helpful direction to your loved ones with your final wishes. And it's yours free, just for calling. So call now for free information.
Call 1-800-914-3131 for your free information and your free gift. That's 1-800-914-3131. There's no risk or obligation. 1-800-914-3131. Call now.
At Blaine's Farm and Fleet, we get you outdoors because we get you. Whether you're ready to hit the road, tackle the yard, or start a new project, we get you the right products at the right prices. Like 20-pound bags of Blaine's brand black oil sunflower seed, just $12.99. These Scott's Turf Builder products start at $64.99 after sale and mail-in rebate. All Longfield spring bulbs, 15% off. And all Bucket Boss tool bags and accessories, 20% off. We get you outdoors because we get you at Blaine's Farm and Fleet.
the Bucks on broadcast TV. When they square off with the Pelicans on your new local home for select Bucks games. Watch Giannis and the Bucks fly into NOLA to zap Zion and the soaring Pelicans. It's Dame time in the Big Easy. Bucks, Pelicans on your new local home for select Milwaukee Bucks games. Thursday, March 28th at 7 on Television Wisconsin.
Coming up on the CBS Evening News, with spring in full swing, we look at why your pollen allergies may last longer this season, the science behind it, and what doctors say can help. That and more headlines. Please don't sneeze tonight on the CBS Evening News.
And check out these giant Easter eggs. They're not real eggs, of course, but instead egg-shaped pieces of art painted as part of an Easter tradition in Croatia. They stand about 7 feet tall and they're on display in the streets leading up to Easter. A Croatian tourist official says some of these pieces will be shown around the world, including in the U.S. in New York. We were just saying it's almost April, Alex, and we're still talking about wind chill. Nice to see the sun, but it was chilly today.
It is.
And windy.
It's that deceptive sun. You step outside, you think, oh, it's going to be 45, 50 degrees. Doesn't feel like that out there. Not quite yet. Let's take a look at those wind chills, Susan, right now. It feels like 25 in Mineral Point. It feels like 28 in Monroe. It feels like 25 in Camp Douglas. And I guess we're the warm spot, Madison, it feels like 32 out there when it should be feeling more like 52. Nighttime temperatures tonight, very cold, lower 20s. But I promise you that'll be the coldest that we are for the next, 7 to 10 days. I hope we don't get colder than that later in April because we're heading here into spring. Easter Sunday, we were just talking about the eggs. Not too bad for the start of Easter Sunday, but then as we head later into Easter Sunday, going into early next week, a wet weather system will bring some rain and some snowflakes to the area, and then 60s by the end of next week.
Oh, that'll feel nice.
That'll feel great.
All right, thank you, Alex. Thanks for watching, everybody. We appreciate it. The CBS Evening News is coming up next. Hope to see you back here tonight at 6.